Time.
It is time. It is time to brew your best beer. The 2016 SJPORR Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, I Make, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Cake Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
All right, Tipsy Knitter, back again for another SJPORR review. Let's get you set down as usual in our spot. Oh, yes. This is where you live. There you go. Okay. Now, here we have Devilish IPA. Very cool label. We've got the devil on it, and he's got some serious muscles. Look at those pecs. Look at the delts. Look at the tris. Look at the bis. Look at the whatever the muscles in the forearm are called. Okay, I'm gonna stop. The Devilish IPA is number 76U-85F-89C, and it is a session IPA. And it's got some other numbers on it that I don't understand. BJCP21B, no idea. Some wonderful little notes on the side of this, actually. ABV is 373, IBU is 60, original gravity 1.104, final gravity 1.012. Color is 5.3 SRM. I'm going to have to look up what that means because I'm not sure. I will figure that out when I'm doing my scoring later. Hops are Simcoe, Columbus, Amarillo Gold. So, or is it Columbus Gold? I've never heard of Columbus Gold. Anyway, Amarillo Gold, I assume. So it should be pretty tasty. Simcoe is gonna lend some nice florally, kind of danky West Coast notes. Columbus hops, I think those are from Oregon, and they should be nice and mild. I think those are some of the ones that are in Fresh Squeeze, but I'm not positive. And then Amarillo, I think, is a little bit more earthy. So it should be it's 3 hops in this beer, so that's exciting. Grains are Vienna, Caravine, and Carapils. I don't know much about, apparently, these hops. I mean, I know that in a Vienna lager, I would assume is Vienna hops, so I know what a Vienna lager tastes like. So I'll be looking for those. I mean, maybe it'll be kind of caramelly, I'm not sure. And yeast is Cephal American US 5. So we got like a standard American yeast. Let's crack her open. That's a lot of information, especially for me after having a beer previously. That hissed. I don't know if you heard it, but it did. Cool green label. Do you guys want to look at it one more time? Look at the devil on there. Very cool. Here's my glass. I already see carbonation inside, so I'm going to go ahead and say that it's nicely carved. Ooh, yeah. Here she comes. Okay. Really nice. I guess it's kind of a tight, bubbly head, frothy head. Doesn't have any, well, it's peaking a little bit, actually. It has some bumps. A little bit of like a rocky sort of a head, but it's pretty solid, but it seems like it's going down rather quickly. It started out probably like almost a 2-finger head for me, but now we're down to 1. From the side, the head looks bubbly. From the top, it looks a little bit rocky. We've got some craters in it. It's a, I don't know what that color is. I mean, I guess it's the color 5, whatever. Um, it's a it's the color of it's kind of a coppery yellow gold, and that's as best as I'm going to be able to describe it. I think it is not a color that I usually see in beers, but that doesn't mean anything at all. It looks actually really tasty. It is fairly. It's not hazy, but it is a little bit. It's a little bit hazy, and I didn't pour the whole glass in there, but it looks rather delicious. Um, so I am going to give it a smell. Ooh, whoa, really nice smelling beer. Really fruity, really fruity floral. Much like the short bus IPA, but sweeter. It's on the sweet side, and it has, yeah, it's very honey citrus, um, like all those tropical fruits. Heavy peach, heavy mango. There's some pineapple going on in there. It smells really good. It smells like a bouquet. Um, I'm thinking of like what those big flowers called. I think they might be peonies, but I'm not positive. Anyway, they're huge, and they on the stalks, and the ants get on them, and then the stalks lean over. Um, yeah, it smells like that. I think it's a peony, but I'm not positive. Yeah, it smells. It almost smells like perfume. Like I would. Okay, granted, I do love beer, but I think I could spritz this on myself, and then nobody would be like, "Oh, that smells like beer." They'd be like, "Oh, she smells like flowers." Yeah, really good smelling. Wow. Ooh, bananas a little bit in there too. Mm. Yeah, it's the Chiquita lady's head, and then flowers. Okay, so let's give Devilish IPA a try. Ooh, okay. Completely different also than the nose, just like the kind of like the short bus, but this is it's very resinous and piney in the taste, much more bitter than I was expecting it to be. That packs a punch of flavor, and it is, yeah, it's got pine nuts, piney notes, almost like some cedar notes in there. It is lemony. It's tart. Bitterness is on the front of the palate, and it follows and is a dry finish IPA. So that's good. I like that. Makes me want to take another drink. It definitely is much, much, much more earthy on the flavor than it is in the nose. Um, so I said it was piney. It kind of almost tastes a little bit like dirt, like just like fresh chilled, sort of a soil taste to it. Oaky tannins, especially right on the sides of the palate, and then that like there is a lemony tartness right in the front too, and then the bitterness hits on the sides right here, which is like a fall autumn sort of a taste actually. It tastes like leaves. It kind of tastes like dying, like decomposing grass, decomposing leaves, and dirt a little bit too. And then that kind of dirt goes across the back. That sounds bad, but it's not actually bad. It's actually really good. I have never really tasted a beer like this before. Um, This is something fairly different for me. And I don't know if that's because I'm not. Um, Maybe it's like the Amarillo. Maybe I haven't had that many Amarillo hops or something like that, or maybe it's the Columbus. I'm not sure, but there's definitely some hoppiness that's lending to this real earthy, flavorful yet bitter character that I'm getting from it. As far as like the tropical fruits and the florals coming out, I get a little bit of that. Um, More so like the peach flavor on the uh, on in the mouth, and then the floral is more just up in the nose. I don't get it so much on the flavor. Mouthfeel is really good. It's nice and smooth. It's pretty thick, very thick for what was it? 3.73. Nice, definitely nice mouthfeel on it. Really good. You can almost see it like clinging to the side of the glass, like it should, like it's not as watery as it should really be for the ABV. So good job on that, and it goes down real smooth. The carbonation is there, so it kind of helps bring it all together. And yeah, overall, I really like this beer. This was a very well brewed and certainly Devilish IPA. I am going to drink the rest of it and start doing my scorecard. So thanks very much for watching. I think this is my last SJPORR review. So if you're watching this now and you've watched the other ones, thank you so much for tuning in. I try to do beer videos every couple weeks or so on, different stuff. I did SJPOR. I like to do reviews as well as homebrew videos. So, um, yeah, keep me in mind, or keep me in mind, whatever. Watch my videos if you want to. I also knit things too, so you could check those out if you knit. I don't know why you would if you're watching this, but anyway, cheers everyone. Thanks so much, and also thank you SJ for being our host again, and thanks to all of our sponsors. I appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye bye.